Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the sky, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team. Even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the...
Hey, hello and welcome back to my channel. This is dessi.jay and we're here for a story time. So, in one point in your life, you guys are going to have a friend that is promiscuous. Now, what I mean by promiscuous is, you're going to encounter a friend that is a hoe, and you will probably like that person for who they are, and I'm here to tell you, trust me, I've done it. I've done it. And you don't want to do that in your life at all. Okay, so we're going to get into it. So this is about to be the story. The time my friend went missing. That's my friend went missing. That's what it's called. I'm probably gonna end up naming it something else. Okay, so one day I hit up my friend, my Hoe Friend. We're naming her Brooklyn for the purpose of the story. And well, it's not like I hit her up. Someone hit me up. One of my friends hit me up and was like, "Yo, let's go to this party." I said, "No problem. I live close to Brooklyn, so I'm gonna just scoop her up on the way. I'll come with her." She's like, "Alright." She calls another friend, and it ends up that like 6 of us end up going to this party. Now, this party wasn't like a typical party. It was one of those like it was kind of like a typical party. It was one of those like glow in the dark black light parties, and like they have the black light on, and you're supposed to write on each other. Like, it was one of those events, and it was for it was like a group of boys we knew that were throwing it, that were mutual acquaintances from school. Yeah, so that's what happened, and we're like, okay, we're going. And then on the flyer, I actually remember the flyer pretty well, and it said on the bottom of the flyer, like, we can refuse entry to anyone for any, we reserve the right to refuse entry to anyone for any reason. I'm like, dang. So I'm looking at myself, I'm like, I'm wearing a t-shirt, like, damn, in my back of my head I was wearing a t-shirt and a leather jacket. Like, listen, if they was about to hit capacity, it'd be like, bye, girl. So I was wearing this t-shirt and a leather jacket. I wasn't sure that I was going to be let into the function, but I was, and it's a very interesting night. My friends and I, we just go up the stairs, because it was really weird when you entered. Let me backtrack. When we get to the party, there's 2 guys standing in the door, and they're 2 white guys, a little heavy set, but they weren't like bouncers. They were like short little white guy, whatever. And they just asked for $10. We give them $10, and then there's like this little tiny little staircase, and it just looked like it went up into Narnia. So we go up the staircase, and there's like a hallway down here, and then there's like a door on the right. So we open that door and we go in, and boom, there's the party. So we walk in, and they had like markers and stuff. They gave us markers, glow sticks, and stuff like that, glow necklaces, and it's all fun. We're hanging out. We're chilling, we're dancing, we're having fun. You know, I'm standing there with my purse because I don't really dance like that. But you know, I'm doing my little two-step. That's how you know I don't know I'm doing like what. Yes, I was doing my little two-step in the corner, because I'm not one of those people that's gonna be in the center of all the action. Like, I'm not about to break dance and get on my head. No, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm doing my little two-step, and then one of my friends comes up. I should start naming these friends, whatever. So Dot comes up to me, and she's like, "Hey Des, what's up? Question: have you seen Brooklyn?" I'm like, no, I haven't. So she's like, "Oh, okay, because you know I haven't seen her for a while, like, you know." And Brooklyn was a smoker, so I said maybe she went outside to smoke. She's like, "Yeah, I thought of that." So I went and I looked, and like, she didn't go outside to smoke. And I was like, okay, so maybe she's in line for the bathroom, like, you know. She's like, yeah, maybe she's in line for the bathroom. So then I take Dot. I'm like, all right, Dot, let's go find this girl. I was enjoying my little two step. I was enjoying it, but whatever. Let's go and check the bathroom. So I go check the bathroom. Shorty not there. I'm like, okay. Well, is she kidnapped? Is she lost? Is she whatever? All of a sudden, the lights go off in the party. We had been there for like an hour, I swear to God. Lights go off in the party. And we see red, white, and blue lights coming from the windows. And the DJ's like, everybody, shut the up. Everybody, get quiet. So the plan, I guess, the miracle plan is like, let's all be quiet and the cops won't think there's a party here. See, what happened is I just paid $10 to get in here. This ain't I'm not paying you $10 an hour. This ain't Starbucks. I'm not paying you $10 an hour. You gonna need to run that money back. Like, what I just did, two-step lost Brooklyn, and all of a sudden the police are outside. Like, okay. So they yelling. There's boys. They running. They walk into the crowd. Yo, shut up. And I'm just like, what the? Well, are y'all gonna give me back my $10?
All my life I had to fight. I lost hope, oh God, no, I knew.
That's the real. Are y'all gonna get back these $10? Cause money don't grow on trees, honey. Like, it just, I need my $10 back. Like, y'all can't. I walk into this party. I paid $10. I'm supposed to be able to. All I want. What I should be able to be as loud as I want. I paid $10. Like. So they're like, whatever. And now Dot is freaking out more. Because I'm confused. Like, what is going on? Like, I don't like this. I'm claustrophobic. We're on the second floor. You got windows lighting up like Christmas trees. Y'all closing doors. Y'all telling people, get out the... It's too much. And Dot's like, oh my God, where's Brooklyn? We really can't find Brooklyn. She's like, oh my God. And then the other girls are like, yeah, where is Brooklyn? I haven't seen her for like an hour. Where is Brooklyn? And we're like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm like, yo, I really don't know where Brooklyn is. Like, and I'm like, all right. But I've known Brooklyn for years at this point. And I'm like, all right. Like, she'll turn up. And then, like, I'm like, okay, the police seem like they still outside. They want us to be quiet. It's been like 10 minutes of being quiet now. Just like, are they gonna come get us? Like 10 minutes of that. So I'm like, all right, yo, this is kind of like, I'm like, whispering, because I can't talk without some angry man telling me to keep it down because police outside. So I'm like, yo, just like, so I whispered, I'm like, yo, is she not back yet? Like, where is she? Because if she was in the party at this time, she would have found us or something, like, like, and I'm like, it's been like a while. And they're like, yeah, I know, right? So then all of a sudden, I guess the cops drive away. We're like, great, this plan works. So I guess, like, that's how you do it. Who would have thought, like, all right, cops drive away, they turn back on the lights, they turn back on the music, and then, like, we're like, okay, let's go outside. Like, let's go outside and start looking around for her. We get to the door, and she comes up the stairs. Like, as soon as we get to the door, and we turn, because the door's here and the steps are, like, right abruptly. Like, that building, the building management people, they need to go check that building, because that make no sense. So we get, the door's here, the stairs are here, like, abruptly. And we get out, and we turn, and we see her coming upstairs, and we're like, oh my God, where have you been? And she, like, her makeup is smeared, her, like, hair is in a ponytail, because she has naturally curly hair, but it was straightened prior, but now it's in a ponytail, and it's curly, and we're just like, okay. So then she comes up the stairs, and we're like, where you been? And she's like, oh, and I'm like, What happened? She's like, oh, you know, I met a guy. And I was like, please tell me you did it. She's like, yeah, I kind of did. Well, what's his name? And this is her face. I'm asking her the name. He was really cute. He's a redhead. Like, she kept referring to the boy as redhead. Like, do we not know his name, love? Like, whatever. She's like, oh yeah. And Dot looks at me, and Dot turns like, and me and Dot, we've been friends longer than me and Brooklyn. So we've been friends for like 12 years now. 12? Yeah, like since middle school we've been friends. So she looked at me and she said, and I knew what the look meant. The look meant, you the one that made me and like this all. Like, we could have been here holeless, and you decided to let her come, and now all of a sudden she just did a wham bam, thank you ma'am, boom boom, boo hoo on Sims with some guy. And I was like, where did you even find whatever? She's like, well, we went to the car because I wanted to smoke, like, you know. And she's like, all right. So I didn't have a cigarette, so we went downstairs or whatever, and then we go to his car because it was kind of cold outside. You remember I was wearing a leather jacket. It was like winterish time, so I was like, all right, cool. So she's like, so we get to smoking, you know, like, and then we start like making out and stuff, and I'm like, okay. And basically, I'm not gonna fill in those blanks for you. You fill in that blanks for yourself. You fill in those blanks for yourself. Like, you fill in those blanks for yourself. Yeah, that's what I was dealing with at this party. So needless to say, I no longer felt like being there, and I was like, we going home. Like, we going home. And right as we're about to go back, like, we're about to go home, because we had walked into the party at that point, and we're walking back out of the party, and the lights turn off again. The music cuts. Red, white, and blue lights again. I'm like, oh, nope, we're leaving. They were like, oh, nope, sir, are you kidnapping me? Are you kidnapping me? No? Oh, I guess I'm leaving. I guess that's what we're doing. We're over there. We're going that way. So we leave and whatever. I really did not say anything to her. I guess at that time I was just tired of talking to her about the wholeness. Listen. Me tired, man. Me tired. But that was the end of my story. That was the interesting night I done had. Thank you for watching, and you guys are going to see me later. If you like this particular story, I have a bunch more stories with Brooklyn in them. So if you want some Brooklyn stories, put them down below. I named it Brooklyn because y'all hate when I say I'm from Brooklyn. Well, I'm from Brooklyn, guys. And if you like the story, you're going to get a bunch more. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribbles. And if you're Brooklyn, or you think you know who Brooklyn is, don't comment it down below, because some people, like, just don't do that. Don't be that person. Like, don't comment it down below. I will delete your comment and I will block you. Like, I know some of you guys know me in real life. I will block you if you know who Brooklyn is, or if you try to guess who Brooklyn is. Like, don't guess who Brooklyn is. Thank you very much. You guys are definitely, thank you very much. And you guys will definitely be seeing me, your girl Desi, a little bit later. Bye, guys.